What is up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be showing you guys something you can use out of almost any formation in the entire game to be able to beat man coverage. Now, we are using the Chiefs for a very specific reason, and that is Travis Kelce with tight end apprentice. This is honestly one of the most underrated abilities in the game. You guys, I strongly suggest using this right now, but let's go doubles offset weak. So we're gonna go PA digs. It doesn't matter the formation so much, it kind of does. When we're looking at formation, you guys need to be looking at a formation that has a tight end right up against the offensive line, right up against the tackle, whichever one it may be. That is critical in trying to beat man coverage. Just go ahead and get into, I'm clicking on the wrong controller right now, big dime 146. We'll go into a cover 2 man. We're gonna go ahead and press. So with tight end apprentice, why I think its most underrated ability is because you can get crossers, posts, corners. The trail's okay, but I'm going to be focusing primarily on this crossing route. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw my running back on route. We're just going to go ahead and clear out that side of the field. We'll go ahead and swing him to the right. We're pressing right now, so pay attention to what this DB does. And it could be, it could be Stephon Gilmore. It could be Jalen Ramsey. It could be literally any top tier corner. Doesn't matter. Notice we're in a press right now. Bang, clean release, and look at that. It's beating man coverage. Now, of course, you wouldn't want to throw that because you got a defender right there, and the way that man coverage reacts, it's pretty similar to how zone would play it. They've got eyes in the back of their head. So what you could actually do, we're going to go ahead and just make sure he doesn't get jumped by somebody that doesn't even have an assignment. Again, we're going to go ahead and press. Let's just swing this guy out to the left. I want to make sure we can clear this out just to show this off. So we'll snap the ball again, clean release, and look at that. Dot, 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 dot. It does not matter how they shade. Let's go ahead and press, shade down, shade inside, okay? Again, he's not going to get jammed. We're going to go ahead and just drag these guys. This is not a route combo you should ever run. Put him on a crosser. And again, free release. That time he played it a lot better, but you guys kind of get the idea. If they press, and a lot of people press shade over the top, so go ahead and press shade over top. Again, I'm going to just clear this all out, and we're going to go ahead and put A on a crosser, okay? So this is press shaded over the top, and again, still same thing. This is how everybody likes to run man defense, is press shade over top, put 2 curl flats out there and do something. This is the quote-unquote official way, the Madden bum way, if I dare go that way. I'm going that way to be able to run man defense, and they'd set these curls to 20, 35, 10, whatever it may be. But again, you guys see clean release, and this is shading to the inside now. No press. Beating, not only beating, dropping it, but smoking man coverage every single time. Let's go to a different formation. This is the Kansas City offense. I've never used this playbook in my entire life. Okay, we're gonna go, let's just check out flex Y off week. All right, we'll go double slants. Back into this cover 2 man. Again, we'll press, we'll put A on a crosser. Let's just put our running back in a little out route to the left and snap the ball. Same thing, free release. Now that time he played it pretty well. He got a little cheated because he got bumped back to the outside by that blitzing linebacker. But the point of this is to pay attention to how the press interacts. This is why I think tight end apprentice is honestly one of the most underrated routes, because it does not get any sort of press interaction. I'm gonna go ahead and just pinch linebacker. Never mind. We're gonna go ahead and shift line. There we go. Hopefully you can get a little less glitched out right there. But you can see again, that time he's speeding up. But if you throw the crosser, obviously a lot sooner than what I'm doing, you're gonna be able to hit that a lot more quickly. Let's go to a different formation. Let's see if they've got a gun tray. I will say this: if they have they might have a tray Y flex. I want to show you guys in an instance in which it does not work. I don't know if they're perfect. They have tray Y flex. They have level cell. If not, we'll work with PA slot cross. This might actually be pretty glitchy. So we're going to go back into this big dime 146. I'm going to show you guys the difference when they are split out versus when they're compressed towards the tight end. So this is Stephon Gilmore, right? Oops, Travis Kelce. Notice he can no longer go on a streak because he's not at the quote-unquote tight end position. I don't know why. But as soon as you motion him in, you can put him on crosser, then you can motion him back out, and this is kind of a way. But I want to show you guys, when he's out wide like this, he gets pressed. And then at that time, we throw out a sack, but we're still somehow able to get it out. But you guys see there's a huge difference between the two. So if you're tight end, this goes for spread formations. This goes for 5 wide. If he's not up against the offensive line first, he cannot utilize the tight end apprentice, and instead you'd need slot apprentice to be able to play him out wide like that. but he will always get pressed. We're going to go ahead and move him back in this time. So this is kind of like more like a gun trio, gun trips tight end kind of look. So we'll go ahead and snap the ball. Look right there. Bang. Off the races we go. Now, that's not a route comp, but you probably want to run. But that is Stephon Gilmore getting beat right off of the line. So a huge difference between having him in the slot position or having him out wide. We'll go ahead and show you guys what happens in 5 wide real fast. It's going to be the same thing. There should be no difference with it unless EA Sports is in the game, you know. Let's go verticals. Now this time I'm not going to be able to utilize the tight end apprentice. So we're going to go ahead. Let's go back into cover 2 man press. We might be able to. I don't. No. He doesn't line up at the offensive line. Yeah, he doesn't. So in 5 wide, you can't take advantage of the what's it called? The tight end apprentice, because he's not at the tight end. He's actually at the slot. But if you were to have something like this, he is going to get pressed every single time. So the formations we're always looking for, we'll check another one out real fast, is something where they're against the offensive line, like gun tray, gun trips tight end offset, gun bunch, etc. In fact, I don't know if they have a gun bunch. I'm pretty sure they do not. One that is, it's offset. So yeah, that wouldn't work all too well. Let's just see if we can find one more. Gun empty chief. Here we go. So we'll go stick just to kind of keep it simple. Back into 1-4-6. Cover 2 man. Travis Kelce across because now he is officially on the tight end position. We'll go ahead and just make sure we just clear that all out so we don't have anybody in that general vicinity. I'm going to block Y real fast, and we're going to go ahead and press shade over the top. This is how everybody runs it. So again, you guys see right there, no interaction, bang, clean release, and getting a gain of 15 yards. So if you guys are struggling against man coverage and you run a formation where the tight end is against the offensive line, actually at the tight end position, not at the slot position, you can send him on a crosser with tight end apprentice, get a clean release. It's a quick throw. If you make the throw too late, well, as you guys saw earlier in the video, Stephon Gilmore or a DB is going to play it. This is not sure route running. This is just how press interaction works, because we're pressing, they get beat off the line, they're behind a step or two, and then they're having to catch up. So really simple trick right here to start utilizing in Mutt. Tight end apprentice, I actually just spent the exact amount I had, is 1,250 training points. I think that's a little overpriced, but for what it's worth, oh baby, you got to start taking advantage of it, especially with this man press 2 flat defense that everybody is playing. I promise you, you will run into that in weekend league. You will run into that online. You will run into that in any game mode where you are playing somebody that has watched any sort of competitive player or paid attention to the meta whatsoever. So this is going to help you guys out a lot with beating man press. If you guys are new to the channel, well, drop a like, subscribe for you new. Practice, use the tight end apprentice. It's underrated. It's glitchy. It's broken. I don't know what you can say more about it. But anyways, appreciate every single one of you guys. And until next time, get in the lab. This has been T Meister. See ya.